So it would seem on PC last night Razorback turned up. Not such a big deal to be honest, but where is the better question for this? Mainly down to, where are you? Saturn. Okay, so on the hard path, on the steel path, if you haven't made it to Saturn, can you still do this mission? Yes. It overwrites the fact it's on the steel path, so it still has the normal number of missions to it. You do have to do this 3 times, and there is a sadly side to this. You have to build the Razorback siphon. You're going to need 3 of them to complete this to gain the reward, and the cryptographic ALU that drops from Archwing. Usually the best place to go is Neptune, and it's this mission right here. Other reasons to do this, other than saving the relay, is... Ooh, Auger Strike drops from there. That's 120%. That's 120%, 120%, 120%. So the shotgun, rifle, pistol, melee, all drop from the Razorback Armada. As does the heat and status chance for Arc Melee, and the heat and status chance, the dual mod, for the Arc Gun. Only place to get these once upon a time, but now they drop from Profit Taker Orb and Pyro Captain. These Eidolon Gauntlet and the Mutalist Incursions also drop these, but they're easier to get from Razorback, as is the Gorgon Wraith, which it's the only way to get it, and it is tons of fun to actually use. It's not an amazing weapon, but it's a fun weapon, and the only way to get the parts is from Razorback, and it's worth getting. If you have a Riven, even more worth getting, because a Riven on these can actually turn them into really good weapons. One of the best things though is the fact that, well, this all happens on the new tile set, which means new enemies. Okay, I was changing weapons, so rolling didn't work, and you have to be careful of the hyena pack and the bursas. They are going to be everywhere throughout this mission. One thing you do have to watch out for though is don't keep everybody waiting for you. And it's this I was looking forward to. This is the new... Well, this is where the Jackal is. So you get to fight him, and is this going to be new like the last one was? Let's find out. Mainly finding out that where the Bursa is going to come from. Okay, so you hack that. Oh, it just brings them out of the floor. That is actually so much easier. So there's 2 rooms opposite each other, up top, and you literally just have to jump up, hack the console, and they drop out of there. Like so. Instant shoot in the back, instant jump down, and you need the Bursas because these guys are, or this guy is invincible. It doesn't swap to another room like the Jackal does, but you still need to do it the same as you did before. You need the Bursa, because the Bursa will put him into the state where you can attack him, because until then, as you can see, zeros, though you need to be bigger. It's actually a little bit longer than it was before, because it's all changed, and you have to go up there, they come out there. It's actually easier than it was before, because you just have to jump down and take them down. The Bursa's over here. Can we bring him over here? But until the Bursa gets to him, it's pretty much exactly the same as it was before. There may be a health bar, but it doesn't do anything until the Bursa gets to them, and that happens. See, Gorgon parts, receiver, but none of the mods, which, to be fair, I have all the mods and I have all the parts. I'm not doing it for that, I'm doing it to try and save the relay, because if that reserves doesn't hit 0 before the timer runs out, well, we lose the Chronai relay, and that's one less place for Barrow to turn up. I'm actually really kind of liking this fight, not for the reason you would think though. It's just, I'm glad to finally have a different kind of fight for him, because doing the same thing over and over again was kind of weird, but having a new one is slightly better. He goes down, somebody's already done it, I'm going to do it again just for the fun of it. Yeah, how many of them can you spawn at the same time? My turn. Can't get to it. I broke it. I broke it. So it's just 3 simple missions to take him on. Obviously, if you are doing other things at the same time, you can also farm him for the new weapon parts. No rhino parts, but he does seem to drop the same things that... I don't understand why this says identified. There was no caches open, but for some reason he seems to be dropping the same parts that the jackal does. After completing all 3, you will receive your catalyst and your 200,000 credits, and you can go back in and replay this as much as you want to get those mods and those gorgon parts, because, well, the gorgon wraith is the only way to get it. But we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.